Millions of people suffer from high blood pressure, which can cause a range of health problems. New research from Northumbria University, which has just been published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, has found that drinking cherry juice can significantly reduce high blood pressure. We met the researchers to find out more.
So a lot of previous studies have looked at the cardiovascular health benefits of fruit and vegetables. So we wanted to look at tart Montmorency cherry juice and look at the effect that it would have on vascular function and blood flow in this population that are early stage hypertension. Normal blood pressure is anything at or below 120/80. Anything above 120 and below 140 systolic, or between 80 and 90 diastolic, is considered pre-hypertensive. Anything above and beyond that is then classified as grade 1 or grade 2 hypertension. The further along that chain you are, the more likely you are to experience a cardiac related event. The most important finding from the study was that one dose of cherry juice improved systolic blood pressure up to 3 hours after the participant took the cherry juice. This coincided with peak plasma concentrations of the compounds we were looking at, and we attribute a lot of the health benefits of tart cherry juice to these compounds. So the acute blood pressure lowering effects observed in the current study are directly comparable to single antihypertensive medication demonstrated in other studies. So there was about a 5 to 7 unit decrease in blood pressure following the cherry juice, and this was very similar to some of the other drug-related studies that we looked at.
Beyond exercise recovery, we've looked at a number of different applications for Montmorency cherries. And the reason for this is because they're high in compounds called polyphenols, and these polyphenols are beneficial in a number of areas of health. So what we've seen with tart Montmorency cherries is that we can manage things like uric acid concentrations, which can be debilitating for people who suffer from gout, for example. We've also seen as well that there's an improvement in sleep quality, and that's because the cherries also contain a degree of melatonin. So actually, it's not a single compound within these cherries, and in fact, other functional foods, so other foods that provide sort of medicinal benefits that can be helpful. They're full of all sorts of goodies. So I think the message is that fruits and vegetables that are high in these sorts of compounds, so rich in colours, usually blues and reds, can be beneficial for your health.
So the findings from this study will be published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, which is a world-leading nutrition journal. So not only is it great for myself and the department, but also for Northumbria University as a whole, as a lot of leading experts and nutritionists will be looking at this research and recognising Northumbria University as one of the leading researchers in functional foods and tart cherries.